Big time win. I was just telling the girls in the locker room, Drake is a veteran squad. That's a program that went pretty deep into the WNIT last season. They pretty much returned everybody. And actually the irony of it is they actually ended my assistant coaching career at Mizzou last season. So to be able to get that one back is huge. Our kids battled. I mean, we got down, I think, 10, and they didn't bat an eye. They battled, and just super proud of them.
And after that first quarter, you guys were down by 4, and it was offensively probably the toughest quarter of the game. But all of a sudden, everything turned around. Coach, what would you think would be the biggest fundamental that really worked in your guys' favor today after that first quarter?
I think they had. Okay, so I think everybody was pretty fired up for this game. We have a young lady on our team, Dylan Van Fleet, that lost her mom to breast cancer 2 years ago, and I think everybody was pretty emotional in that locker room. And so I think, as bad as they wanted it, I think there was a little bit of tightness that first quarter. We just had to work through the kinks and just refocus our mindsets to just battling and being in the moment, and they did that, and I felt like we flowed, from that point on.
And Jaida, you've been really hitting your stride as of late, offensively, and you ended up having to go against two bigs that, like Coach said, that are very, very seasoned, so to speak. So what do you think was really working in your favor, especially in that second half?
Well, Coach always tells me to be decisive, so I just have to, listen to what she says, but just go up and be strong with it.
Jaida, how important was it for the team today, turn on that killer instinct at the end of the game when it was close and you kind of just spread out that gap a little?
I feel like it's very important because we're trying to win, and I want to play together as a team. I want to do anything I can do to help my teammates.
And Coach, for you, anyone that watched you during the game today saw the passion and all the excitement after every point. Just what was going through your mind? You seemed extra excited, as you kind of touched on today.
Well, dang, I didn't want to be extra excited, but no, I mean, I am a pretty passionate person by nature. The last couple games, you and I in Most State, I really felt like we sort of got tight under 4 minutes in that fourth quarter. And just as a coach and trying to figure out what my team needs from me, I think energy kind of flows from one person to another. And so I just kind of had to check myself and make sure that I was dialed into every possession with them. And so that was my focal point. On top of the fact that, I was playing for somebody special as well today, and so I wanted to be the best version of myself. I was playing for my aunt, or coaching for my aunt Linda Bear. And so it was just a special day. My family was in the stands, and, just wanted to give my team everything that I had.
And, we got to really focus on these survivors and thrivers of battling cancer with Play for K today. So how special, you had the moment with Dylan like you spoke about, but you also had personal stories amongst the entire team of why they were out there today. How special was it to really bond in that moment?
So special. I got emotional during the starting lineup when our young ladies walked out with survivors of breast cancer. And it's just a reminder, like as coaches, sometimes we get so caught up in, just wanting to develop your team, wanting to push them, wanting to get the most out of them. And it's like that moment that you realize, or it's a reminder that, like, this is just basketball. And there's people out there that are battling for their lives. And so just really special, I thought, start to finish today, to be able to honor people that have fought the battle and survived it, and the people that were not able to survive it. And it was just a special day for us.
And ultimately, and I'm going to actually leave this to you, Jaida, so the biggest thing that Ash always pushes with me in every conversation we have is always getting at least 1% better. And if you think about it, the time gap between when you guys played Iowa over there on the road to now isn't that big. But how big of a stride do you think the team has made, especially ending this homestand with a win?
I think we made a very big stride, especially on our defense, because we worked on tagging and plugging for the whole practice. Yeah, a lot. So I feel like defensively we did a really good job with that.